In the last of this unofficial E3 we have been having, we had the Nintendo Direct. And what do I think? It was great. There were many announcements to get out of it, especially as far as first party goes. And we're going to talk about them, so let's jump right in. So why don't we start with the game that you are looking at right now, and that is the Super Mario RPG Remake, joining the long list of remasters and remakes this year, and it looks fantastic. The art style, the graphical upgrades, music is coming back by the same composer actually, and it will release this year on November 17th, 2023. And pre-orders begin today on the Nintendo eShop. However, I'm not really one for pre-ordering. Now, as far as price goes, it is $60, which, I don't know, does this look like something that's worth $60? Probably not. But Nintendo's going to be Nintendo. But yes, you got your same characters. You got Mario, Bowser, Peach, Mallow, Geno. You got really nice cutscenes, it seems, unless that's just a part of the trailer. But the gameplay looks the same as usual, but of course, with the modern twist on it, definitely pick this up. I really want to pick this up, and hopefully it will be good on November. Now, shortly after the Super Mario RPG announcement, they decided to talk about two games regarding Mario spin-offs. One is their new Princess Peach game for the Nintendo Switch, where they showed a little bit of gameplay, just a tiny bit, and then they showed off visually enhanced Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon for the Nintendo Switch. So you got a brand new game featuring Princess Peach, and you have Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon Remaster. So, some cool stuff. Little tidbits, but big deals nonetheless. Now let's talk about Pikmin. Now before the Nintendo Direct aired, Pikmin was heavily anticipated, primarily because of Pikmin 4, which I will talk about soon. But before Pikmin 4, let's talk about Pikmin 1+2. So yes, this is a port of the GameCube games that feature Olimar, the games that started it all, and basically put the Pikmin franchise out there. Now, it's important to know that this is not really a remaster or remake in terms of like graphics or visuals, but it is basically the game on the Switch. If you buy this, you can actually buy Pikmin 1 or Pikmin 2 individually, but just get both of them. Yeah, the game looks really fun. The same gameplay, same UI, same graphics, and the same co-op capabilities. And there's only one issue with these games, and well, it's $50. Alright, let's move into the big one, Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 has been in development for a very long time. Almost to a point where you might as well consider it a reboot of the franchise, but no, they will call it a sequel, and that's completely fine. Pikmin 3 came out almost a decade ago. So, Pikmin 4, as there has already been gameplay for it, they have decided to go more in-depth about it, and well, there's a lot to talk about, but I'll try it and condense it. So, Rescue Corps. So, you are a part of the Rescue Corps. You are the newest recruit, and you get to customize your character. That's great. We've talked about Ochi in the past. Ochi is one of the major characters in the game actually, and it will help you a lot. They also mentioned that Pikmin 4 is a good entry point for anyone who wants to get into the franchise, so if you are not planning on getting that 1 and 2 bundle, that's completely fine, because Pikmin 4 will not confuse you in any way. Dandori battles. Some sort of mini-game, or not like a mini-game, more like a side game. Go against an opponent, and you have to collect more objects within the time frame. Another thing is, again, I'm not very experienced with Pikmin, so this is also something I didn't really know about in the past, but you can do night expeditions in Pikmin 4, something you can't really do in the other 3 games. And as far as playing it early, yes, that will be possible, because on June 28th, there will be a demo on the eShop. If this looks fun to you, definitely give it a try. I'm definitely trying this because I want to try all the major Nintendo franchises that I haven't tried, Pikmin being one of them, and Pikmin 4 looks fun. Like, obviously I'm not going to get super hyped over it, because it's not their biggest announcement of the Direct. We'll get into that later. However, it's one of those games where it's like, oh, this looks pretty cool. I might try it out. So Pikmin 4 comes out on July 21st of this year. Do you like Pokemon and mysteries? Well, let's put them together, and you get Detective Pikachu Returns. That's right, after a successful game and a successful movie, Detective Pikachu is coming back on the Nintendo Switch. And one thing right off the bat of this trailer is the voice acting. Just take a listen.
Disguises are a key part of detective work.
Quit goofing off and investigate.
So much for my coffee. Something tells me this is just the beginning.
There is something the two of you must know.
You too, based on our...
That just sounds amazing. Now, for characters, you play as Tim Goodman, and you have Detective Pikachu by your side. Now there's not really much to get off this trailer other than what the game's going to look like, as far as what the game's going to look like visually. But you do see Mewtwo come here, so it looks like Mewtwo's going to be a big part of the story. And like I said, with the voice acting and the way they're portraying this game, it looks like the story's going to be a big deal. So yes, you like Pikachu, you like Pokemon in general, you like mysteries, you like the Nintendo Switch, otherwise why are you even on this video? October 6, 2023, this game will release. Let's move on to some third parties they announced, because there are two of them that I want to talk about, or well, more than two, but two announcements that I want to talk about. Let's start off with what has been revealed already in the past, the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. This was first revealed on the PlayStation Showcase. Here in the trailer, the difference is they go more in depth as to what it will look like and what features are going to be added, like they're actually talking about it. So, of course, the first three games, you have Metal Gear Solid, you have Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, and you have Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. But hold up, there's more, because you have the older Metal Gear games on the NES, which is Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, Metal Gear, and Snake's Revenge. And it's not done yet, because they also have the digital graphic novel. And we're not done yet, because they also have a master book that shows off some interesting stuff regarding Metal Gear. And not just that, but there's also a digital soundtrack. So there is a lot of content in this collection. Now, as far as whether these contents are going to be on other platforms, we are not sure yet. But one thing is for sure, it will be on the Nintendo Switch, and it will be available on October 24th, 2023, and you could pre-order it right now. But like I said, I'm not really one to pre-order. I swear everybody loves the HD 2D art style, and I'm no different. So in the past, we've had Octopath Traveler, a JRPG with the HD 2D style. Then you had Triangle Strategy, a tactical game with the HD 2D style. Now we have Star Ocean: The Second Story R, which is action-based JRPG in the HD 2D art style. I know absolutely nothing about Star Ocean, and to be honest, I think of that as a good thing because this is my first exposure to this franchise and it just looks so good. The reason why it looks so good is, other than the HD 2D art style, is now we're going to take this HD 2D art style and add action real-time combat. And just look at this, or look at the graphics, look at the effects, look at how the combat flows together, and look at the remastered character art portraits. And not only that, you get a lot of optimization as to how you want these characters to play out. It really feels like the HD 2D art style is evolving, with how much expansion is being put upon in each game. Because when you compare this to Octopath Traveler, it really seems that they picked up a lot of information about how they want to innovate this type of game. And so they did. So Star Ocean will release on November 2nd of this year. If you're all about wackiness, look no further than WarioWare. WarioWare is a very popular franchise, and the reason why is because people just love these really short minigames that are super random, you know, minigames done right. And, you know, an interesting thing is, look at this, there's a Mario minigame here, which, you know, that's quite the crossover. You can either play co-op against one another, or you can play up to 4 players with a board game. Mario Party vibes, anyone? But yes, remember, WarioWare is its own thing, let's keep that in mind. But yes, this game is called WarioWare Move It. It will be released on November 3rd, 2023. You can pre-order it now, and let me tell you, if you want a party game, definitely pick up this one. Nintendo Switch is pretty good with party games, so this is just going to be the next step to it. It is not a Nintendo Direct without that one more thing announcement. And what is that one more thing announcement? Mainline Mario, anyone? So in the past, the mainline Mario 2D games have been criticized for being too similar to their predecessors. However, this time, I don't know guys, I think they got it in the bag. Because Super Mario Bros. Wonder is coming out this year, and where do I even begin? First of all, let's talk about the character design and the sort of visuals that we're looking at. So I've wondered in the past, what would a modern 2D Mario game, a brand new one, look like? And well, it looks like that question has been answered today. Because you can see here that the character designs are slightly different. And not just that, we can see how the facial expressions of the characters are different, as well as the modernized art style that they're going for here. But that's just how the game looks. Now how about the way the game plays? Okay, so first of all, new power-ups. Let's talk about these new power-ups. First, let's address the elephant in the room. I'm really sorry about this. But yes, let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is the new elephant power-up. My man just turns into an elephant. Then you have the Wonder Flower. The Wonder Flower, instead of changing your character, it changes the level, where all sorts of crazy things can happen. and it's not like the way the level was usually meant to be played, or was it? And then you have talking flowers. So yeah, lots of crazy stuff going on here, but I'm not even done yet, because look at this. You can also play as Daisy for the first time in a 2D Mario game. You have the two Toads, you have Mario, you have Luigi, you have Peach, and Daisy. A lot to uncover here, and think about this. They're going to show even more since this is their new big release. Since this is probably their next huge release after Tears of the Kingdom, there's going to be a lot more yet to be revealed. So when does this release? October 20th, 2023. Get ready for this one, I cannot wait. And that will wrap up the Nintendo Direct that took place on June 21st of this year. Let me know what your thoughts on it. I definitely enjoyed it. My favorite announcement would definitely be Super Mario RPG, but let me know what yours were, and let me know if you overall enjoyed the Nintendo Direct or you did not enjoy the Nintendo Direct. That's all for now, and I will see you next time.